Bilal asked me to make a video about Mama Bats. When I think about my mother, I don't just think about the love in the emotional sense. I think about sacrifice. I think about resilience. I think about somebody who kept showing up when life gave her every reason to quit. Mama Bats was the most brightest, brilliant, strongest, courageous woman that I've ever met, person that I've ever known in my life. She loved through pressure, through fear, through uncertainty, through raising children in conditions that were not always easy. And one thing I've learned as I've gotten older is that a mother's love is often invisible while you're living inside of it. As children, we see the rules, we see the discipline, the stress, the worry, the exhaustion. But as adults, if we mature emotionally, we begin to see the weight they were carrying while still trying to protect us from breaking under that same weight. My mother taught me strength before I had language for it, not through speeches, but through survival. She taught me that love is a responsibility, it's duty. Love is sacrifice. Love is continuing to pour into your children when you yourself are tired, hurt, disappointed, or overwhelmed. And the truth is, many of us don't fully understand our mothers until life humbles us, until we carry pressure of ourselves, until we have those sleepless nights ourselves, until we know what it feels like to love people so deeply that their pain becomes your pain. Mama Bats believed in me during seasons where I probably didn't fully believe in or understand myself. She saw possibilities beyond my mistakes, beyond my struggles, beyond my anger, beyond my fear. And I think one of the greatest gifts that a mother can give a child is, it's not perfection, it's belief. There are moments in my life where I caused stress, disappointment, and worry. Moments where I know my choices created pain. But a mother's love has a way of fighting for your future while still being honest about your behavior. And that balance matters. And now as a man, a grandfather, a husband, a father, a leader, as someone who carries responsibility for communities and organizations, I can honestly say that a lot of what people celebrate in me was first nurtured in me by Mama Bats. The compassion, the toughness, the persistence, the ability to keep going, the ability to care about people deeply while still demanding accountability. That didn't come from nowhere, it came from Mama Bats. And I also want to say this for the people listening. Give people their flowers while they're here. Too many of us wait until funerals to become honest about love. Too many of us wait until loss to express gratitude. If your mother is still alive, hear me when I tell you this. If your mother is still alive, call her, thank her, ask her questions, learn her story, see her as a human being, not just as your mother. Because behind every strong mother is usually a woman who had to survive things that she rarely talks about. And behind many successful people, and we don't talk enough about this, right? Behind many successful people is often somebody praying, sacrificing, exhausted mother who refused to give up on them, even when they gave up on themselves. That's what I think about when I think about Mama Bats. She always called me her beautiful baby boy, even though I was born into a world that hated me and naturally taught me to hate myself. I had a mother that loved me and insisted that I learn to love myself.